What does it mean for a musician to tell a story? A story has a beginning, a middle, and an end. It has a moral, it has emotions, it has reactions, it has heroes and anti-heroes. Oftentimes music has those, but not in every case. For a percussionist, telling a story means something very, very particular. It means engaging a listener in a world of physicality, in a language which is built on the body. It means talking about the gestures of performance and the way those gestures telegraph intention and meaning and communicate to a listener those things which are most important to the composer and the performer. If you're an audience member at a string quartet concert, you enter the hall and you see, as you expect to see, 4 chairs and 4 music stands set up. If you're an audience member at a percussion concert, you come into the hall and you have absolutely no idea what you'll be confronted with. It could be a stage filled with hundreds of instruments. It might be a single marimba and a music stand on stage. The world of percussion is a collection of unique pieces, each of which has often a unique score and notational system, but which almost always includes pieces with unique setups. So as a percussionist, the first thing that I ever do when I learn a piece is to collect the instruments for that piece, set it up in that particular order. And I've been playing percussion now for 40 years, and I can say that no 2 pieces that I have played, at least in my professional life, have had the same arrangement of instruments. Now imagine just for a second that you're a pianist and you address the piano, and one day you come to play Schoenberg Pierrot Lunaire, and middle C is right where you expect it to be. The next day you come to play a Brahms quintet and middle C is not there at all. It's far to the right of the keyboard. And then you play a Beethoven sonata and it's in the far left part, in the bass notes. That's what it feels like to be a percussionist, so that every single arrangement of instruments is unique unto itself. What does that do? It isn't just a manner by which we can complicate the lives of percussionists. No, to the contrary. Every single percussion installation carries with it its own architecture, so it has sculptural qualities which are unique to each piece. And because the sculpture, the instrumental installation itself is different from piece to piece, it requires different movements. So the choreography that ensues when you play a percussion piece, moving from one to the other, is very, very different. A pianist playing the piano always addresses the same order of keys in the same physical layout each and every time. That means that while that pianist might develop a refined physical language relative to the piano keyboard, that physical language will not change from piece to piece, at least not very much. But a percussionist is greeted with a brand new set of instruments for every piece. And so there are pieces that I play that require small and intimate motions, and there are other pieces which require very, very large dance-like motions, and that will change from composition to composition.